Welcome, welcome, welcome to an all new DTI Takeover show. I am G Sweets. Yes, I am here by myself. Shout out to the other two hosts that are normally here with me on the DTI Takeover show, Miss Kayla K and Silas the Third. As always, we have a dope show for you today. As the name says, DTI, we desire to inspire, and our guests they do just that. They inspire you and our listeners with the endeavors and the things that they have going on, the businesses that they own. So we have a special guest today, all the way from Birmingham, Alabama. She is the owner of the Great Escape Travel Agent. I love to be able to escape, and it sounds like she's going to be able to show me how. We have Miss Monica Grant on the line with us today. Hi, Monica. How you doing?
Hello. Happy Monday, everybody. I hope everybody's doing well.
Thanks for being on the show, Monica.
Thanks for having me.
So, Monica, can you tell the people a little bit about yourself?
Yes. So I am a native of Atlanta, Georgia.
Okay.
For real Atlanta. You know, we got that song going on right now. I'm from Oakland City, West End, for real Atlanta. So born and raised. I moved to, it's actually Huntsville. I moved to Huntsville, Alabama, after I met my now husband and we got married, and I moved here right at the start of the pandemic. We didn't even know everything that was going to transpire and take place in 2020. We were literally coming back from our honeymoon and upside down. So at that time, I had no job.
Okay.
I was supposed to land a job at a law firm because that's my 9 to 5. But they kind of took a different turn with everything that was going on with the pandemic. So I had to figure out what to do, how to make some money. And I've always had this passion for travel. I've been traveling since I was 21. That's when I got my start.
Okay.
And, people have always kind of been like, either you got $1 million or you know something we don't know.
Right. Okay.
So I said, let me put my talents to work, because I feel like 2020, one of the things that the pandemic did was it birthed a lot of entrepreneurs. It pushed us to get into our gifts and our talents and work them for all we can. So
absolutely. So the Great Escape. So how did that come about? Where did the name come from?
So during my 20s, life was just happening at that time. And I always loved to travel just to escape, to get away. Like, when am I going to plan my next escape from reality right now? So when I was trying to think of what would I call this company, I said, The Great Escape. That was pretty much my life in the 20s. Like, what's my next getaway? What's my next great escape to wherever? Especially for my birthday, people will call me and say, "Are you in Africa?"
Oh, wow.
Somewhere. I know you somewhere. And I would be like, not yet, but I'll tell you where I'm at. So
So what was your favorite trip? So you did a lot of traveling in your 20s.
Yes.
What was your best one?
Jamaica.
Jamaica.
Yes. For some strange reason, for my 21st birthday, I wanted to start with Jamaica, but there was crazy stuff going on with my passport coming back in time. So we started with Puerto Rico.
Okay.
And then it was like I was traveling everywhere, but every time I tried to travel to Jamaica, it was either the funds didn't allow it or something was going on, and I just didn't make it. I think I made it to Jamaica now I've gone back for our anniversary, but I think I made it in 2016, like way later. But it was everything I imagined. Jamaica is such a beautiful country. Our people, the food, dungeons.
I want to go to Jamaica.
Everything was just, yes. The vibes.
It's like, how Stella got her groove back.
Yes. I was single when I went the first time. But that is one of the most memorable trips. If I had to do like a top 5,
okay,
be the top.
All right. So we know your most memorable trip.
Yes.
There had to have been a worse trip.
Ooh, worst trip. Okay. Okay. So once my boss, not my current boss, but
Mhm.
I used to work for a law firm for
Okay.
like 9 years before I moved up here.
Okay.
And she found out my talent of being able to travel on a budget, if you would. But
Okay.
she had expensive taste. So we would always stay in very nice, posh accommodations. Um, we went back to Puerto Rico.
Hmm.
This was with the job. She would
Okay.
take us on Christmas party slash vacation with the doctor's office.
Okay.
And the only reason that trip was a disaster is because of um, me being treated like a travel agent. While we,
Instead of okay.
I wouldn't get paid to be a travel agent at that time. It was so, oh God, people were just, somebody came to me and said they wanted to change their flight, like the
What?
date. Yeah. And I'm like, ma'am, I work for it. So I'm trying to enjoy this too. You guys are treating me like the travel agent. It was insane how much, people would come to me. Hey, da, 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 which we'll get into that a little bit later on. I want to jump ahead, but that was probably one of the worst trips. Puerto Rico is beautiful. I don't
Mhm.
have any bad things to say about it. That was just one of the worst trips, if I could think about it, because I was being treated like a travel agent
Mm.
without the money.
Right, right, right. Which probably pushed you to turn it into a business.
Yes, ma'am. I'm a
So let's talk
woman.
about the Great Escape Travel Agency.
Yes. So, what makes me unique from
Yeah.
other travel agencies is I'm a realist.
Okay.
I know there are lots of people who want to explore, go out and see the land and
Yeah.
see different things, and they have a budget.
Hmm.
I'm one of those people. You can be straight up with me. You can tell me what you're looking for,
Okay.
and I'm going to find it. My husband, he's one of my best advertisers yet. If I could put him on a billboard, I would, because he's always telling people, hey, whatever you find, I know my wife can beat it. And I'm like, the pressure, the pressure. I don't know if I can beat it. I'm going to try. I've beat it plenty of times, but I'm definitely going to try. But
Okay.
that's what makes me different. A lot of people are very leery about travel agents because there's a lot of false information out there. A
Mm.
lot of people think, oh, that's expensive. Why would I use a travel agent? But
Right.
if you're trying to get out and you're trying to explore, you're trying to start traveling internationally, but you don't know where to
Right.
start with a travel agent, because they're going to give you the 411. They're going to give you what you need. They're going to be real with you. They're going to prepare you. And, one of the myths that people think is that you're paying me on top of paying for the trip.
Right.
I get paid from the vendor. If I direct you to the right vendor with the right price that you're looking for, they have to pay me, not
Mm.
you, the vendor. So
Okay.
that's one of the false things that are out there is I'm paying for a trip and I'm paying for the travel agent. No,
Right.
it's
No.
a service all in itself.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So I want to travel,
Okay.
but I'm on a budget.
Okay.
And I want to go out of the country.
Okay.
Something like maybe Dubai or, I have a fear.
Okay.
So if I come to you to book
Mhm.
this trip, will you inform me of like what I need to stay away from or
Yes.
could go on there?
Yes. Dubai is a very, very nice country. There's going to be dangers no matter where you go. Even with me having the time of my life in Jamaica, traveling outside of the resort, you got to be really, really careful.
Right. Okay.
So there's going to be, things you have to be cautious of no matter where you go internationally or even in the States.
Right. Right. Right.
If someone comes to me and they say, hey, I want to go to Dubai. This is what I have right now.
Mm-hmm.
Seriously, keep it real with me. Because like I said, I'm a realist. Can I make this work? I'm going to tell them, depending on what they're provided to me, this is how we can make it work. And a lot of times what it takes is planning ahead, further ahead if you don't have all of the means at that very moment.
Okay.
I try to stay away from trip financing, if you will. But
Right.
there are a lot of great programs. If someone is just adamant, they're turning 25, they're turning 31, and they want to go here and they don't have all of it right now, but they've got this amount, then I might look for a program because it's a special occasion where they can take what they have at the moment as a down payment. Because there's a lot of layaway programs out there that people don't know. People aren't just going and putting down $1,700, $2,000, $3,000 to go
Right.
somewhere. They're putting down $350, $400 to start and paying on it up to about 30 to 45 days before it's time for them to go.
Oh.
And a lot of people don't know that. I've been doing that before I even became a travel agent. I found out got all these.
Never knew that.
All you have to do is put down a deposit. Now, the deposits used to be really low before the pandemic. So, they're trying to bounce back.
Right.
The deposits used to be $250, $275. Your trip is booked. Your seat is solidified on the plane. You got 30 to 45 days to pay off the rest. You got insurance in case anything happens. And the type of insurance I try to make sure my clients get.
Right.
If we're budgeting, let me just make sure that if anything happens, you at least get a credit with that vendor so that we'll try this again. All of your money is secure. And then you can rebook. Yes, ma'am. A lot of people don't know that. But if a person is like, look, this is all I'm going to ever have right now until it's time for me to go, but I don't mind paying on it after I come back, then if your credit allows, they have some programs where it's 0%. There is no interest rate on it. As long as you get it paid off within a certain amount after you come back. So there's so many ways around traveling on a budget that people just don't know about. They just think, I don't have the means, I can't do it. And you can't.
Monica. I'm gonna have to put you in my pocket.
Oh, call me.
I want to travel, and I think you can make that happen.
Ma'am, I
know. So, what are some of the services that you offer?
So I offer anything travel. You want just your flight and your hotel and maybe a car, I got you. You want excursions if you're going somewhere internationally, I got you. Hey, I'm going to spend this money, but when I get there, I kind of don't want to spend a dime after that. All inclusives, I got you. Hey, we want a beach house. We want to stay on the beach. We want to, we want to do a property. We don't want to be in a hotel. I got you. Or if there's concerts that you want to go to, special events. So that's why you're even traveling to that city or to that area. You name it. We do it all.
Wow.
Yes.
So how can people get in contact with you if they want to book you for your services?
You can email me at booking@thegreatescapeal.com. My Gmail address is also thegreatescapeal@gmail.com. And that's just, simply spelled out TheGreatescapeal is for Alabama because that's where I am now. But I service all over from
my next question.
Yes, New York, Florida, New Orleans. I mean, from east to west, you name it. I have clients all over. Give me a call. If you're watching this and you're saying, look, I ain't catch all that in the email, but 256-203-6822.
So this trip that you just came off of, is that a trip that you planned or you booked?
That was a quick getaway. Because me and my husband, we were, pouring into our house with getting some new stuff and getting rid of some. We said we're gonna do it kind of low key this year, but we did go to Gaylord Opryland.
That's in Tennessee.
Yes, yeah.
I used to go to school in Nashville.
Yes, so I think it's like a little under 2 hours from us. So at the Gaylord Opryland, I think they spend $350 or more a night. $136 a night.
You at the hotel?
At the hotel.
It is so pretty. Okay. I felt like I was having a dream about a hotel, how it was set up, and I'm wondering if it was the Gaylord Opryland. Is it set up like the balconies of the hotel? Like
yes,
on the inside of the.
It depends on what area. If you're in the Cascade area, I'm trying to remember all of them. There's
It's
Cascade.
just so. And
Yes.
you have different. It's like the rooms are set up differently, and like the balcony, you go out on the balcony, but you're now outside. You're still inside the.
Yeah. It's like a big greenhouse, if you
Yeah,
will.
yeah.
Yes.
It's been years since I.
Yes, that's it. That's it.
Wow.
Yes. Now let me give you a disclaimer though.
Okay.
That 136 a night is a travel agent perk. But if you want to know, well, wait, hold on. What if I want the 411 because I know I can do this too and I can help people out too? I can also help you there as well.
To become a travel agent?
To become a travel agent. Yes.
Really?
Because I was doing this freelance for years.
Mm-hmm.
And then I finally, like I said, when the pandemic hit, I said, okay, I've got to generate some multiple streams of income. I don't have time to keep playing with just 1 9 to 5 and hoping and praying they pay me my worth. I know my worth. Let me get to work. Right. So when there's a will, there's a way. So if someone is thinking, I think I could do this myself as well, let me show you the ropes.
That's good. Monica, you go, girl. Okay. Congratulations on your travel agency. I think it's, of course, brilliant to take something you love and then turn it into a stream of income.
Yes.
Go figure. And giving people advice on all of these different things that you can find, these deals with family that we wouldn't normally come across.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? You have the secret. You got the jewels and you're willing to give that out.
I am.
Thank you, Monica. This has been a pleasure doing this interview with you. Before I let you go, can you let everybody know how they can contact you for your services?
All right. So telephone number 256-203-6822. You can email me. I'm going to just give you the Gmail address, thegreatescapeal@gmail. You can also find me on Facebook, The Great Escape AL, and we got it on Instagram as well. Same thing, The Great Escape AL. And I hope to hear from you guys. Let me help you.
Absolutely. All of the listeners, everybody that's out there, no matter where you are, if you are in need of a dope travel agent, hit up The Great Escape Travel. Miss Monica Grant. She'll get you together. She know about all the deals. Okay? Yes. Monica, thank you so much for being on the show. It was a pleasure.
Thank you for having me. I really appreciate it.
No problem. And we'll talk to you soon.
All right.
Bye-bye.